Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we delve back into the mysteries of shipping containers and the thrilling world of auction battles. Our first container arrived in American Samoa. Unpaid fees led to it being put up for public auction. The moment the container doors opened, the treasure hunters gasped. The shelves were packed with crates of military equipment, and in the back sat a large machine, vaguely resembling a tank. Based on the wear and tear of the crates, Jason speculated the contents were military supplies from World War II. He contacted his broker, who assured him it was a safe buy, as there was no shortage of collectors for such items. The Uzi brothers smelled oil and wondered if there might even be bombs inside. Matthew, however, reasoned that American Samoa was a vacation destination. He suspected the contents weren't military equipment but perhaps camping or hunting gear. The auction officially began. Anna immediately bid $5,000. Jason raised it to $7,000. Uzi didn't want to miss out either. Anna was on fire today. After a few rounds of bidding, the price soared to $17,000. At this point, Mo and Ty joined the fray. Undeterred, Anna held her ground, but the brothers were not easily intimidated. The price reached $24,000. Ty started to back down, but Mo was determined. Anna couldn't bid any higher, and the container ultimately went to Mo and Ty for $25,000. Ty felt Mo had been a bit reckless. It was time for the inventory. Opening the large wooden crate, they were stunned. It contained only a bag of old letters, and a sense of foreboding washed over them. One crate held expired canned goods, another held flea and tick medication, and a third held cheap first aid kits. Ty couldn't take it anymore and declared they'd be sleeping under a bridge if they didn't find something valuable. Just as they were about to give up, Mo found a few vehicles, but they were heavily rusted and outdated. They were at least operational and could probably sell for $6,000. In just 1 hour, Mo and Ty lost $15,000. Our next container traveled from the US to Japan but ended up at auction due to a financial dispute. Inside, they found a mountain of brightly colored vintage clothing. The Uzi brothers immediately recognized it as valuable vintage apparel, worth many times more than new clothing. They planned to open a vintage clothing store, and selling it for tens of thousands of dollars wouldn't be a problem. Mo and Ty, however, thought the clothes were just junk and that the real value lay in the bicycles in the back. Selling those bikes for a few $1,000s would be easy. Matthew, noting the vintage style of the clothing, believed there might be valuable antique jewelry hidden further back. The auction started at $500. Jason raised it to $1,000. Matthew shocked everyone with a $5,000 bid. Uzi pushed it to $7,000 and used a small loudspeaker to try and psych out his competitors. The price quickly rose to $10,000. Uzi continued, bidding $13,000. Anna was determined to win this lot today. Just as the hammer was about to fall, Uzi added another $500, and Anna decided not to compete further. The Uzi brothers won the container for $14,000. Time for inventory. First, 3 racks of vintage clothing, each potentially worth $3,000. But the real surprise was in the back: antique clocks and vintage bicycles, each worth around $100. There were also antique musical instruments in the crate. The brothers were overjoyed. The large trumpet alone could sell for $3,000. And other items like flutes and tin toys were worth about $1,000. There were also 2 large refrigerators and more tin toys. A rough estimate put the total value at $18,000. The brothers easily made a $4,000 profit. But compared to the upcoming containers, this was nothing. This container was seized by US Customs, unclaimed for over 3 months. It was put up for public auction. When the container doors opened, the treasure hunters were surprised. Before them were wardrobes and large bags. Mo and Ty thought it might be equipment for a circus. Despite his age, Matthew had a keen eye. He noticed flag stickers on the wardrobes and had a hunch it might contain sporting equipment. If there was a race car inside, they'd hit the jackpot. He decided to take a gamble. The Uzi brothers, ever cunning, noticed a long object covered in fabric. Could it be a small helicopter? The auction started at $5,000. Jason raised it to $6,000, and the Uzi brothers were brimming with confidence. A beautiful woman bid $8,000. Piquing Matthew's interest, the Uzi brothers were formidable opponents. No one backed down, and the price quickly escalated to $21,000. The Uzi brothers began to hesitate, and Matthew ultimately secured the container for $21,000. He jumped for joy. Do you think Matthew will turn things around this time? First, some diving equipment and sports vests, potentially worth $400. Then, a wardrobe full of national flags. Matthew immediately recognized the Chinese flag. Having lived in China for 3 years, he believed it would bring him luck. He couldn't wait any longer and pulled back the tarp. Matthew practically drooled when he saw a pristine Olympic racing boat, potentially worth $30,000. The custom trailer underneath was worth another $3,000. Today, Matthew truly turned the tables, easily making a $14,000 profit. I wonder who would dare say following Matthew leads to 3 days of feast and 9 days of famine now. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more exciting videos. Thank you.